That's
Very much looking forward to hearing your pitches to be my very best next game show host.
Oh, a game show host. Okay.
Thank you for coming in today. I know you've got a very busy schedule.
You're welcome. You are welcome.
You're nice.
It's a real pleasure to be here.
You're a nice lady.
Sorry. Just, sorry. Thank you. What can I bring the quiz show formula that you haven't seen 1,000 times?
I was just about to ask that.
How about some showbiz?
Well, we've seen quite a lot of showbiz, to be honest. I don't know if you've seen our recent...
I'm going to need somebody to read the questions for me.
That's fine.
Great.
We can put something in your ear. How do you feel about
I
that?
like you. You and me. You and me. We're going to get on like a house on fire.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to stop the interview there. But you've really impressed me.
Thank you.
And even if we don't go ahead this particular opportunity...
See you later.
Maybe I'll have something in the
See
future
you
for
soon.
Send in the next one on your way out, please. Hi.
Well, he had showbiz. He seemed like a good kind of person, but
Why were you listening to that
well,
interview?
I do what I want. I've never met any obstacles in my life. I don't feel like I need to obey your rules because I am basically born to this position.
I like the cut of your jib.
I'm very, very rich. So yes, I'm assuming that we'll just get a load of proles in, we'll fix it for the gays or the blacks, and we'll give them just a figure of money that I'm assuming will change their squalid little lives.
Excellent. I feel like you don't need this job.
I don't care what I need, it's what I want now. Life's my playground.
I mean, it feels like it's kind of below you coming into this interview. Do you feel like that?
Pretty much everything's below me. Yet I'll deign to do it if I get just one thing that's always eluded me.
Alright, well thank you very much for coming in.
Adoration.
Send in the next chap on your way out, please.
No.
Oh.
Bye.
Is
Charity quiz show. I love it.
the other one out there?
Yeah, so, hey.
Come on in, Steve.
I didn't know my name.
It's on your CV.
Oh, I sent that through, didn't I?
Yeah. I got
Well,
LinkedIn.
You'll notice one thing different about my CV.
Yeah.
I'm really well educated.
Okay.
I'm incredibly well educated. And, you know, a lot of people say that my education isn't as good as everyone else's education, but it is. It's just as valid as anyone else's education. It's not useless, worthless piece of paper that means nothing to anybody.
Good.
But I think that gives me the chops to be your game show host.
Okay. Why do you think that?
Well, not only am I very well educated, but I can bring some resources to this project.
What y'all got?
Okay, so you got your prizes? I'm sure you got your prizes sorted out. What else do you need? You need your backup prizes. And what I've got, you see this bag I've got with me?
I've seen it.
Guess what it's filled with?
I've been looking at it all the
Filled
interview.
with your consolation prizes.
It's not. Do you know what? You've charmed me.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to have to give you the job. Thank you very much.
Oh, nothing like a bag of condoms to please Murphy.
Well done.
You're right. How's it going?
I'm putting together a mime act.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm here.
Top of my list, I need a mime.
I'm really sorry. First of all, I'm just really sorry I'm late. I'm really sorry I'm late. You're not going to believe this. I was just out on the street. This guy just came at me with a stick. I don't know where he came from. I have no idea what his problem was. But he was just coming at me with a stick, and I just had to I just sort of fend him off, and yeah, I mean, he was like, so get away from me, mate, get away from me, I'm in the way, and he said, oh, I can't see, and I was just like, look, mate, like, I'm on my way here, and I said, you seem like a really nice gentleman, and the thing is, I've got so much experience in the art of mime, so let's just, yeah. I can do it all of the shapes, all of the bits, the box, the ladder, the fish, the big fish, the little fish, the cardboard box, all of them.
You're thinking of dancers there, and it does sound a little bit like you assaulted a blind man on your way to the interview.
No.
But I will get back to you.
Thanks, yeah.
If the next applicant could please come in.
Hello.
Hello. What do you think makes you qualified for the position of mime? Very good. Do go on.
I left it too long. I'm sorry. I was trying to make a point, but I think I left it too long. I'm fucking so sorry.
That's quite all right.
Yeah, I'll just I forgot I'm Australian. Or mate, how you doing? Anyway, yeah, I'll be a brilliant mime. What's Australian accent again? Hello. It's not important. It's not important. It's a mime job. My accent shouldn't. You shouldn't even be judging me on the accent. Oh God, I'm making a cock up of it. Anyway, yeah, okay. Let me do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. Sorry, have you got a toy car stuck up your arse?
Right, so quickly moving on.
Listen, Steve, you seem like a nice guy. And I'm not going to insult you. I'm not going to insult myself. I don't really know what mimes do. I've been doing a lot of work, just making a lot of noise, just shouting a lot, because I thought, I thought that's what it was, so I've just been screaming quite a lot. Doesn't seem to be getting anyone's goat up, so that's good. So if you could just tell me if I'm on the right tracks, that would be perfect. What is a mime?
You seem to have the opposite idea to what a mime is there,
Right, okay.
but I appreciate your honesty.
Okay. So what do mimes do day to day?
Generally, it involves staying very, very quiet.
Oh, like the guards outside like Buckingham Palace and stuff.
Just like that, yeah.
See, because people are allowed to come up and I'm not allowed to move. If they come up and punch me and push me over and stuff, that's fine. I've just got to stand there, right?
That is assault.
Well, that's good because I actually can't feel pain. So it's fine.
That is an excellent quality to have in a mime.
Excellent.
But I did appreciate the second applicant's silence throughout the first half of the interview, which is a quality that I do look for in mimes. So I'm going to invite you two back for a second round.
Excellent. You thought you had that then, didn't you?
Wow,
I thought that's what you...
You're full of noise, aren't you, Mr. Mime?
You should have put that down and just been silent.
I lost that.
Log, if you'd like to... If you've got something that you think might clinch the deal.
Well, the other day, someone said I was a witness to a terrible crime, and someone was saying, "Can you call for help, please? I'm sustaining the most terrible assault, and I need you to call for help." Ignored the cow.
Very good. And Gavin?
It's just all a bit pointless, isn't it? Let's just call it what it is. We're all doomed. It's all spinning out of control. Whether or not I'm your mime, a mime, the mime, just doesn't matter, is it? It's all just a load of
I must say...
I talked myself out of it at the end, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't really appreciate the pessimism there. We're looking for someone who doesn't believe that the world's about to end. So, Log,
You gotta do what you
job
gotta
of
do.
mine is yours.
Not quite the right action.
Hey.
You're applying for the job of a very lovely little pub in Nottingham called the King William IV, or most popularly known amongst the locals as the King Billy. We've recently had a nice garden installed, and it's a very, very desirable hotspot.
Should clarify that this is because it's the last round of Fun Pub. We are all applying for Log's actual job. So this is Log's actual pub, of which he is the publican of,
And which you can go to. Camera 1, camera 2.
And because it's double jeopardy, we actually get your job after this.
I will be glad to.
Are you dying?
I'm being the ferryman of the sticks. It's a job that is a curse. Steve,
I'll do it.
come in. This is the chance of a lifetime to run one of the best pubs in Nottingham.
I'm glad I'm finally inside because I've just spent half an hour running into the window over and over again before I finally found the door. But here I am.
Well, thank you for eventually finding the door. I know what it's like. You do eventually.
It
Yeah.
should be, yeah. I found my way out. I should be able to find my way back in. But there you go. But let me tell you what first attracted me to your pub. It was simply how tall it was. I'm a big fan.
The job.
Did I say job? I meant the building itself. I conflate the two. Buildings, jobs. You do jobs inside buildings.
Well, naturally,
The two are so intertwined. I often make mistakes.
each job has its own unique building.
There are some improvements to be made though in this pub.
Well,
For a start,
you'd better expand on that before I get angry.
I'm just very glad that I have a particular disability when I come in here. It helps me deal with I would say there was a bad smell here, but I wouldn't know. But I'm guessing by the retching that's happening all around me that there is a strange sort of odor in the room.
Well, we don't like to say whether it's the customers or the beer, sir, but it's certainly one of them.
And it's also the sort of like a tacky sort of residue that's covering every surface in the pub. And I think I can solve these problems for you and make the King Billy pub in Nottingham sanitary, because right now I can safely say I would never go there.
We've got 5 in our food standards agency then. I don't know what you mean.
I thought I should maybe, for the sake of balance, I'm actually going to start paying for the advertising.
Other pubs are available.
No other pubs.
BBC style.
Hi.
Hello.
How's it going?
I hope you know you're not going to badmouth my establishment.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Well, do go on. How can I help you?
I mean, I've always wanted to do your job ever since I heard 5 minutes ago that it was up for grabs. And obviously people know that pubs are only open at night. That's good, because I've got another job that I have to go to all the time. So I'd be doing this as well as something else, if that's right with you.
Ah, yeah, fine.
I don't care if it's not, so it's fine. I'm good.
Always a bullshit one.
That's good though, because you have to be a bit bullshit if you're listening to, I'm going to be there all night, not day, remember. I'm going to be there all night listening to people that tell me all their different like, I'm going to hear about all their families and stuff like that, and that's fine. Like, I've got an amazing life, so I don't mind listening to that. That's fine with me. But the only thing is,
That is an essential skill.
one of the things that I'm sure you've run into this yourself, like you listen to these people's stories and, they get to know you really, really well. And because of that, there's this trust and almost like a love. And they all, invariably, we look very similar, so they will fall in love with us.
Actually,
And you're not allowed to have sex with them because you've got to be working with the other bar, so that's fine, because I have a certain
that is
thing.
the worst thing. So carry on, carry on.
I have a certain thing going on that I can't have sex, so that's absolutely fine with me. Look, I'm gonna level with you. Are there any fruit machines in your pub? Because
No,
will I have access to them?
there aren't, and you won't have access to the fruit machines we don't have.
Well, one of the things that I need there to be is a fruit machine. Otherwise, I'm not taking the job, mate. So it's up to you. So install some fruit machines, I'll take the job. Otherwise, I'm not taking the job. So I'm just gonna. That's fine.
Well,
That's me. Take or leave it.
don't let the saloon doors bat your ass on the way out.
Hello.
Hello.
Listen, pubs, eh? Running pubs.
What about them?
It's a funny game, isn't it? But people are really weird these days. They're like, people shouldn't be smoking, people should drink less. I think that people should be allowed to drink as much as they want. Let them have their fill. What's the harm? And I also know that often when you're running pubs, you have people coming up and they're giving out all this, and you're just trying to do your job. You've got to be there. They come in as soon as the doors are open, they're giving out all this, and they're telling you life stories. And I know a lot of people don't have a lot of time for that. But I don't mind it. I like to talk to these people, you know? Have a conversation. Because, you know, I've got stories of my own to tell. So it's nice to just spend some time with these people. Although I've got to inquire about the cellars in your pub. What kind of cellars are they?
They're underneath the pub.
Yeah.
Do you want to know more about the cellars?
Yeah.
They're cooler. They're kept at a temperature that preserves the beer.
Mm-hmm. So they're quite deep, are they then?
They're certainly deeper than the ground floor.
It's important to me.
Why won't be good?
It's important to me that the cellars in the pub wherever I work. That's why I like pubs, because they've got cellars.
Oh, right. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, we do have a cellar.
Great. It's just important to me that they are quite deep, because you know how some people, like, you know, they have, like, you know, in hospitals and stuff these days, they've got prayer rooms and stuff, you know, so people can go and, like, you know, it's very modern, isn't it? People can pray to whatever God they want to on their lunch break or whatever. I'd just like to go and spend some time on my own, you know, just to go underground, just find myself a corner, just light some candles, and just have a little moment when I'm on my lunch.
So, lunch Diablo, is it?
It's a Subway sandwich, isn't it?
It's quite spicy.
Some of the day. Wednesday.
If you get me, well, we can split a 12-inch between us, and you've got the job.
I like that I was a wasp.
I like that you were a wasp.
Yeah.
Just putting that out.
That's my favourite bit of the entire game. Especially how quickly you went for Wasp as well.
I'm going to give you all one last chance for the job.
Okay.
And then, whatever you say, I'm going to give you all a job and we can work together in a dream pub in Nottingham. But you've still got to put all of your effort into this.
I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, why?
Why are you charging people for whimsy?
What?
Whiskey.
Whimsy whiskey!
That's so
That's pretty good. Gav, can you sing for your supper, please?
I have to, again, honestly, that's one thing you need is, what's the job?
Publican
barman,
of an
barman,
excellent pub.
being a barman. And I know earlier I did say that I had a chastity belt. I picked up the wrong thing. It's not a chastity belt. But people might still like it. I don't know.
That's fine as long as it's not soluble, because you will get damp in my line of work.
Oh, you'll be damp. You'll be damp.
Steve?
I'm just a nice wasp
Still over
with
honey.
nice qualities, not very masculine, but
I
I
appreciate
don't
it.
think that
By
matters.
definition alone.
And it's neither here nor there.
Congratulations, Steve, for not putting on an exceedingly gay voice. You've won the job.
Thank you.
But Gav, you've also won the job. Matt, you too have won the job.
amazing.
We all
Oh.
end this day winners.
Are you really struggling for staff that much? You're just like any. Oh, just give it one.
So
Any old wasp.
I just want to work with people I love.
Aww.